Here we are in Inkopolis Square on the main menu of Splatoon 2. Now, first impression is holy crap. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Dante, and today I'm going to bring you guys kind of an interesting little test. So I ended up picking this thing up. We were at Walmart and they had some 4K TVs that were kind of cheaper than your traditional television, so I went ahead and picked one up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in some of my gaming consoles, and I'm going to see exactly how they look on a 4K TV, since Nintendo obviously is not 4K. This is a very soft test again. It's very casual, very laid back, so I'm not going to do like in-depth tech analysis. This is just to compare for those that either casually play video games or I'd say moderately play video games like I do. I'm going to be sure to leave the link in the description below for the television. I'm going to be recording this using my phone because, using my capture card, it's only going to go to max 1080p. So I don't need that. I need to, see how crisp this is. Plus, I'm going to get up close so you can kind of see like the individual pixels and stuff. So you can kind of see, how jagged it is or how smooth it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with the Switch. So I'm going to cycle through a few games, and then I'm going to kind of get up close and personal and show you guys kind of, in more detail what it's like from about a foot away. But yeah, so the home menu just by itself looks very crisp. I do have specific settings on this TV right now. I looked them up for this specific model. So I'm going to leave the link in the description below if you want to see how to set up this TV specifically for gaming. So here we are in Inkopolis Square on the main menu of Splatoon 2. Now, first impression is holy crap. I did not expect this game to be this clear. I didn't expect the Switch to be this clear. I mean, when you're this close to the screen, like just a few inches, of course you're going to see jaggies, but even from like just a foot away, like holy crap, this is a clean game. Oh my gosh, this is clean. Oh wow. Like I fail to see like any real like jaggies at all. I fail to see any. Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, so this is Mario Odyssey in 4K. Okay. Okay, so here we are in New Donk City. Why don't we go ahead and I'll just run over here real quick just so we can get a better view. Honestly, I mean, the 4K, it's not exactly doing it very much good. I mean, Mario himself, he looks pretty dang good. But I will mention that once you start looking towards the city, you definitely, as you slightly scroll, you can kind of see some of the jaggies. Maybe I'm judging too soon. Okay, it looks like I'm not judging too soon. But if you want to get nitpicky, you can see that. You must remember that this is a Switch game, so it outputs in 1080p. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Zelda Breath of the Wild. And like I said, I'm trying to do this from up close because there's no real way to show this except for, just be right next to it. Okay, so I mean, this game is beautiful. Holy crap. Just when I thought this game could not get any more beautiful, it impresses. I mean, from this distance, this game looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. This looks incredible. Next up is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This game is also very beautiful. I mean, like if we move in slow motion, you can see that there is practically no crazy details. I mean, like I could get super close and I don't think I see any jaggies. I mean, I see very minor ones in the back of his car right there. But for the most part, this is a crisp game. This is crisp. Like, super close up. Look at these. Look at these trees. This is all smooth. I used to think 4K was stupid, but after doing these tests, I'm starting to realize how awesome this TV actually is. The last game I'm going to go ahead and test is Pokken Tournament. Okay, so this game is pretty crisp. The characters themselves are pretty crisp. Ah, Machamp, my boy. That's right. Now, if you get super up close, you can kind of see some jaggies going on. it's suffering from, I'd say, Mario Odyssey syndrome, where you can see, there are some jaggies going on from about, 8 inches away. You can still even notice them from about 3 feet away. But to be honest with you, it's really not even that serious. That's going to go ahead and end the Nintendo Switch portion. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to the Wii U. Alright, we're going to dust off this boy. Honestly, I would argue that this is probably one of, if not the best looking game for the Wii U. Okay, it's a pretty clean game, not gonna lie. First impression is obviously it's not as crazy as the Switch. I mean, this is much older technology. But, I mean, honestly, like this, I would not even notice this. This is a very clean game. Smash Bros. In 4K, wow. God, I miss this game. I'll have to do a Let's Play of this pretty soon. But yeah, once you get super close, like I'd say about 8 inches away, of course you're going to see some jaggies, but honestly, like, I don't even really notice them, to be honest with you. If you're playing this intense of a game, you're not going to notice it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Goodbye. This is where I'm going to hold off for the Wii U section, because I just wanted to see, what one game would look like, and I knew this is the one I wanted to try out. So overall, I think it impressed. I mean, this is definitely a huge step up from just regular full HD. My final verdict is, if graphics are all you care about, a 4K TV is a wise investment. If you're in the market for a new TV, like if you have one that's, 4 years old, you're kind of looking for something that's a little more recent, go ahead and go with the 4K TV. I would say it's not a bad decision, especially with the deals that are going on right now. Like, I got mine Black Friday from Walmart, and it was like, I think it was like right at $300, which is a pretty hefty price tag, but and it's a 49-inch, so you could get a decent-sized TV for that price. If you're just curious about how it looks in 4K, and it really doesn't make a difference to you, I wouldn't say it's worth it. I would say all the games do look much better in 4K than they do in HD, obviously. I think it's worth it, because I've watched YouTube on this thing, and it's crisp. I was very skeptical about 4K. I thought it was so stupid, and I was like, wow, they're really trying to make this happen, but it's not, I don't think it's worth it. And I'm sitting here and I can say that I'm a happy 4K TV owner now that I have, something that's going to upscale my games like this. So that's going to wrap up the video. So if you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comments below. So thank you all for watching. And as always, the most important part, have yourself a blessed day.